Hi everyone, welcome and very warm welcome to all of you in my knowledge channel Love to Learn. So last time I had told you that my channel is a knowledge based channel and it is all about learning grammatical skills and finding solutions which we will do together. So I have not given a very good introduction last time, but today I will tell you who I am. Well, I belong to a much bigger field. I belong from the field of entertainment and media, where I had worked for more than 6 to 7 years. Right now, I am having my own company called Blooming Eye, and I am an entrepreneur there with my partner Shomabrata. Well, I look after a lot of divisions over there, like content, events, planning out videos, planning out lots of other things that will interest the audience. And apart from there, a major part is also education, which I am into. Since I love to teach children like you, people like you who are interested to learn, I'm always there. Education has no limits, no? Education has no age. And therefore, I am before you to let you know how to easily learn grammar. That whatever I am telling you right now, there is no need to worry. Why? Because all the details will be mentioned here. Whatever I am writing will be given in details. You will get all the details in the links given there, and you can copy from that as well. So there is nothing to worry, nothing to hurry as well. You can sit, relax and listen to me. Today my chapter would be focusing on what is a sentence. Well, the most important part of grammar is a sentence. So most of you had already learned what is a sentence, but there are certain tips and tricks that you need to know in order to, master the topic. So what is a sentence? A sentence is when we are trying to convey some thoughts or some ideas, and we want to share some ideas and thoughts, and when we collect those group of words and line up in a sentence. It is all about collecting all the words and putting it properly and forming a proper sentence. So a sentence might have a full stop, a sentence might have a question mark, and a sentence might also have an exclamation mark. As you all know that we do speak a lot, and most of our words that we tell is not professional. We are not professional at home. Sometimes yes, we are professional when we are at the office, but not every time. And so we use a lot of sentences in lots of ways. Okay, so why is a sentence so important? A sentence is very much important because through a sentence you can express whatever is inside your mind. You can ask a question, you can give a wow to something, some beautiful thing or some shocking thing that you have seen. Also through a sentence you can share a lot of ideas in various other ways. So that's the reason a sentence is so important. You cannot just gobble up words and mix up words, combine it with any other thing, putting an adjective or a preposition and give it a sentence-like form. No, you cannot do that. You need to have a proper way in order to make a proper, short and sweet little sentence. So let's come to different types of sentences. A sentence can be in various types. The first and most important type is an assertive sentence. The first is an assertive sentence. Any sentence which has a full stop at the end, which tries to connect something, assert something, is an assertive sentence, right? Assertive sentences are of two types: affirmative or positive note sentences, negative or no type sentences. All the examples and all the details that I am telling you are mentioned in the link at my site. You will get all the examples there. Let me give you one example here. All that glitters is not gold. All that glitters is not gold. There is a not in between the two parts. So that is obviously a negative sentence. I'll give you the example there. They're always written over there. So it is easier to understand. Then comes an example of affirmative sentences. I like to eat ice creams during the winter. I like to eat ice creams during the winter. This is a positive note sentence. All that is written in the side. So the way I'm writing down the examples here will help you to clearly understand the difference between a positive note sentence and a negative note sentence. The second part of a sentence, type of a sentence, is interrogative sentence. All the children that you are there over there, so you might be understanding that an interrogative sentence is when you have a question mark at the end of the sentence. Interrogation or questioning someone is obviously an interrogative sentence. So the example is, what are you doing late at night? What are you doing late at night? Has a question mark. The example is given over there. There is other type of interrogative sentence such as, do you like to eat ice creams? Do you like to eat ice creams? She likes to dance a lot, doesn't she? She likes to dance a lot, doesn't she? This is also a type of interrogative sentences. So you might be given in the exam in the way that you might need to change your sentences from interrogative to assertive, assertive to interrogative. So whenever there is a assertive sentence such as, I like to eat ice creams. This is an assertive sentence. How do you change it into interrogative? I like to eat ice creams. Don't I? Question mark. This is an interrogative sentence. So see all the details in my link given here. You will understand the difference. The third type of sentence is an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence, as you all know, has an exclamation mark at the end. Wow, what a beautiful day it is. Wow, what a beautiful rainbow it is. Like all these days, it is raining a lot, and whenever I am going to the terrace, I myself use a lot of exclamatory sentences. Wow, wow, how beautiful the nature is looking. So all these are exclamatory sentences. You will also get to transform exclamatory into interrogative, into assertive, and vice versa. All will have the changes given. The last form of sentence is a command-like sentence. Okay, a command-like sentence, an advice-like sentence, or you can call it an imperative sentence. So what is an imperative sentence? Whenever there is a sentence that gives you a command, an advice, or request is an imperative. Please close the door. I demand ice creams right now. Or an advice from a doctor. Please take care during these days. Okay, so all these are imperative sentences. Right now, all the examples that I am giving you related to imperative, interrogative, as exclamatory and assertive, all the examples are given at this side. I need not mention all the examples here because you won't understand until and unless I write them for you. So all the written details are given aside. Now I will come to how you will change these sentences. For example, Rani likes to go to school. Rani likes to go to school. If you need to change this sentence into, for say, imperative sentence, Rani, please go to school. This is a command or an advice like sentence. So you are changing it automatically. Now, Rani likes to go to school. If you want to change it into an exclamatory sentence, Rani, do you like to go to school? Well, this is an interrogative. When you are giving exclamatory, you can change it to Rani, you like to go to school. Wow. Changing the sentence with an exclamation. So how funny it is. You can change any sentence into any form and in any time you want to. Okay, so there is a tip and a trick included in my videos that I give you. Last time also I have said you that I will always give you a trick how to understand during exams that how you will change these sentences. Well, the tip and the trick is that when we are writing, we are thinking as well, right? So when you are thinking, don't think in English. Think in your mother language. Yes, that is the tip and the trick I would like to give you. It doesn't mean that whether you are, learning English, you need to think in English as well. You will make a lot of mistakes. The more you think in your mother language, the more you can translate it into your brain and write the correct sentence in your papers. Right? Now I am a Bengali. I always think in Bengal, like in Bengali. And then I translate and change it into English. If you are continuously thinking in English itself, you cannot change the sentence. It is because you are learning that subject, right? You are not fluent in that subject. You are not easy with that subject. You are easy with your mother tongue. So always and always think in your mother tongue. Automatically all your answers will be right. Whatever example I have said you now might not go with the note I am giving there. All the things that are written in the note has different examples but valuable examples, so that you can copy that from the note and you can write it along. I will always mention how you can change the particular sentence into different other sentences as well. So no need to memorize. Whatever I am telling you right now, keep it as an example in your mind. So it will be easier for you to understand, right? Okay. So there are points to remember in my video also. What are the points to remember in a sentence? Well, in a sentence, the first and most important point is an assertive sentence always ends with a full stop. A negative sentence also ends with a full stop, but has a not or negative word inside in the sentence. An exclamatory sentence has exclamation mark at the end of the sentence. An interrogative sentence has what? Question mark at the end of the sentence. So these are the points that you need to keep in mind. Why? Because after you have changed the sentences, it might happen that you have forgotten to give all these marks, like the question mark or the exclamation mark. So that will deduct your marks. So never ever forget this. If you have any question, any doubt in your mind, I am always there to solve your problems. Right? You can also comment in the comment section below, given below in my YouTube channel, and always subscribe, like my channel, because if you subscribe my channel, you will be able to understand what are the tips and tricks I am giving you for the other episodes as well. And also in the comment section also you can discuss any doubts if you have, and it is not bound within sentence or within any like the Precis I had told you last day. You can also ask me from direct, indirect, from active, passive, and any other grammatical skills that your school is teaching you. So right now I am telling you goodbye, but I'll come up with much more interesting ways to teach you grammar. Till then, stay happy, learn happy, and always love to learn.